Hi, my name's Zandy, and today I'll be teaching you all about open chords using Day6 songs on guitar. So, what makes an open chord an open chord? Really, it just means we are playing a chord that also uses some of our open strings. These are oftentimes the very first chord shapes you will learn on guitar, and we're just gonna go over some basic ones and see how they are used in Day6 songs. So our first song today is gonna be Colors. Let's watch Sungjin play his part. So he's playing 4 chords there, and they're all open. We have E minor, C, G, and D. He only plays the open chords in the verse to give it a really more ambient vibe. And this is one of the few instances I could find of Day6 using a lot of open chords in a song on an electric guitar. Because now we'll be switching over to an acoustic guitar. Though I just switched guitars, if you only have an acoustic or if you only have an electric, you can still play all of this on either guitar. It doesn't matter, I'm just going for a different sound. Our next song is going to be Still. So let's listen to Sungjin play his part again. So this song uses 3 chords from the song before. We have C, E minor, and D. It starts out with C. Now we play an F, E minor, and A minor, D, D minor, C, F. And a little thing to remember, oftentimes you'll see Sungjin putting his capo at the 1st fret. That is because he typically keeps his acoustic guitar tuning a half step down so that he can play songs like Congratulations, which he needs that extra half step lower for. So one of the most beautiful times Day6 used open chords was actually in their The Best Moments solo songs moments they had. So Sungjin played a really nice guitar solo before transitioning into When You Love Someone. So these are still considered open chords, so they're getting a little bit more interesting now. We're putting different notes in the bass, and we're kind of playing around with our notes on top. But in general, the idea here is he is playing a F major 7 chord with C in the bass when he starts out. That means we're just playing this like F major 7. but we're adding a C in the bass, so we're putting our finger on C as well. What else he did here was with this first finger, he was just taking it off and hammering it back on. His next chord is a normal E minor chord. You'll probably want to use your second and third finger to play that so that you can use your pinky and first finger to play the melody on top he does. Then we have an F. Now we have a C major 7 chord. Which brings us back to the first chord we started out with too, which is this F major 7 with a C in the bass. And the major 7 basically means whenever you're playing the open strings, you don't need to bar the first 2 frets to play F. You just gotta play the first fret on the second string, keep the first string open. So another song which uses some really nice open chord shapes is actually Beautiful Feeling. I'm just going to teach you the 2 chords that play in the intro. They're pretty simple. So first we start out with this G chord with a B in the bass. So we just need to play these 2 fingers right here. And now we're going to play as a C add 9, and that means we're playing the notes that are in a regular C chord and adding the 9th, which is D for C. So we have our D here. Now we're going to play this open D as well, and it'll sound like this. So these are some of the best examples I can show you of Day6 using almost entirely open chords in sections of their songs. Because even though they do have a lot of songs with open chords in them at some point or another, they're often followed by a different type of chord, like a power chord or a bar chord. I have a video on power chords, and I am going to upload a video on bar chords next week. So to give you a flavor for that, we're going to take a look at one of their unreleased songs, Pandora. So Sungjin plays 4 chords here. The first 3 we know are open chords. So we have E minor, A, B minor. So this B minor is not an open chord, but it's in the song. But we know E, A, D, and B minor. A lot of their songs make use of combining open chords and bar chords, such as Congratulations, Best Part, Freely, and many others, but those are the first few I can think of. So feel free to try and combine them if you know both of them. You can really come up with a lot of neat things. However, I do believe with open chords, there's a certain ringiness to it that only a guitar can deliver with open strings, and it just sounds really nice and pretty. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you soon. Have fun playing guitar. Bye.